Welcome back to Right is Right, and this video is going to be talking more about Sleepy Joe and just how pathetic his campaign really is. It has to be somewhat discouraging, not only for Joe Biden, but for Democrats as a whole. Because when he arrived in Michigan yesterday, he had far more Trump supporters there waiting for him to welcome him to Michigan than he did Democrats. I mean, almost no Democrats even showed up at all. I mean, let's face it, he's a worse candidate than Hillary Clinton was. This guy is barely even able to speak. He can't even remember what he had for breakfast. And this is the person trying to lead the United States, the most powerful country in the world. And honestly, can you really blame Democrats for not being all that enthused to have such a horrible, lackluster, low energy, sleepy candidate like Joe Biden? And he's had a long history of showing that he is nothing like he says he is now. It's like Candace Owens said when she destroyed Cardi B. This man put more black men in prison than anyone. So why in the world would you be voting for him? It really is amazing that any minority would vote for this guy, as he's proven that he is not the candidate for anyone. Well, I should say, to be honest, he is the candidate, of course, for warmongers and super wealthy, corrupt elite. I'm sorry about that. So he does have a base. And Trump, on the other hand, has helped out everyone. He has pulled people out of poverty. He's helped out every group of people. He honestly is the best candidate, and probably the best candidate we've had in a long time. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this video from Fox News, and they interview some of the Trump supporters that were there to greet Sleepy Joe. And what they have to say is pretty funny.
Why are y'all so fired up?
Because we love the president. We love the president. We love what he does for the country.
Does it surprise you that you have all these Trump supporters right here and only 2 Biden supporters over there?
My position would be the Biden supporters are so fractured, and most of them are probably still asleep at home, just like Sleepy Joe.
Why is Joe Biden bad for Michigan?
Because China owns Joe Biden.
Why don't y'all think there's more Biden supporters here?
Because Biden doesn't have the support that Trump has.
Tell me, why are y'all so fired up?
Because we love the president. We love the president. We love what he does.
Now, this is the guy who pushed for NAFTA. NAFTA hurt Michigan a lot. It destroyed so much of the auto industry because of Sleepy Joe Biden, one of the big proponents for NAFTA. People in Michigan simply don't like him. And as we can see in this video, Sleepy Joe is lost once again.
I carry with me, I don't have it, I gave it to my staff, but I carry with me in my pocket do I have that around anyone? Where's my staff? I gave it away anyway. I carry a schedule in my pocket.
The man can't even keep up with his schedule. How in the world could he keep up with the #1 economy in the world? Whereas Trump is too sharp for the media. They try to take him down constantly, and he destroys them. The difference between the two is night and day. And that difference showed when he got to Michigan, the welcome that he receives compared to the opposition. One group has an amazing amount of support and enthusiasm, and the other group is just ho-hum. I think the only people at this point that show up to these Joe Biden rallies or when he speaks is the people that just want to see what stupid stuff he's going to say and how much he's going to flub up his speech, lose his schedule, call his wife his sister, talk about beating himself. I mean, the entertainment just alone by watching this man completely lose it every time he gets on a podium is well worth admission. And for a very flawed candidate like Joe Biden, it is truly amazing that he chose another very, very flawed candidate in Kamala Harris. But don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying this show quite a bit because really they painted themselves in a corner when they said that they only wanted a woman of color. And this year, Michelle Obama said she didn't want to run. I think that would have been their best choice. Really, besides her, I don't see anyone else that would have really helped him. No one with a big name and no one that hasn't done anything horribly bad to other people like Kamala Harris has done when she intentionally kept people in prison, non-violent offenders, so that she could get cheap labor. That's going to come back, I think, and bite them both really hard come November. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. But I don't want you all to get too overconfident by seeing the lackluster support for Joe Biden. Because remember, in 2016, Hillary Clinton didn't have that many people at her rallies either. And yet, it was a very, very tight race. And I think this year, they're going to have more turnout. I think Trump will also. I think people saw what he could do. But I do believe that the Democrats will be out and more in force because they're going to be hell-bent on getting Donald Trump out of office. So definitely do not get too comfortable. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe because I do put out videos almost daily showing how Looney Tune the liberal left really is. And of course, please share with your friends and hit that like button. And I will see you all in the next video. So take care and stay safe.